and how to fit the gestures to what you're saying, Harvey?
You practice in front of the mirror. You practice in front of the mirror. So you would practice, like, depends on how you, and I'll share with you just a moment, maybe in a couple more slides, maybe 5-10 slides, I'll do a demonstration. You see what I mean? Okay. Yes, finger jab. Finger jab, right? All right. How many times do you try something new in a speech before deciding that if it works or not? Well, immediately, if you know, if you try something first time, it doesn't work, it bombs, you probably don't want to use it again. But if you say something, you get a good chuckle, you get a good reaction from people, yeah, then make a mental note, write it down next time, you can use it, right?
That's why it's also important to review, right? You always review your speeches. You watch the recordings of your own speeches.
Yeah, you watch the recording. If you're not recording yourself, make sure you record yourself and just watch it. If you're practicing, practice in front of the mirror. Just practice, see how your body language, how it communicates, right? I did this for hours and hours, right? Just like a performer, how you would you dance, right? You would, like, anything, like you would just practice. Martial art is the same thing, right? Yeah. So public speaking secret number 6, dress well. Now this, some people may not agree. They would say, be casual, and this and that.
Steve Jobs used to come up on stage in just his black t-shirt. What is it? Zuckerberg in his t-shirt, right?
I'm like, no. I'm very, very adamant about this. Dress well. And some people, they say, oh yeah, you want to dress the same as your audience, or maybe kind of the same, or even a little bit lower because you want them to connect with you and all that. No. I think when you're the presenter, when you're speaking any kind of setting, you're being seen as someone who has something valuable to say. Maybe even an expert, maybe an authority on your subject. If that's the case, dress well, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. You do all these things. You do the power move, you do the visualization, you do all those things to get ready. Why would you not give yourself the best costume, right? The best look when you go on stage.
Sifu, I know this is a debatable topic. I've seen people where they've asked me questions, they're like, well, but Desmond, my brand is, there's a gentleman we know at another mastermind. He's a military kind of guy. Yeah. That's his look. He's got the beard, right? That's his branding.
That's fine.
That's fine, right? He's got the ball cap,
That's fine. If that's your brand, right? Like, always be consistent with your brand.
Got it.
But most people don't have a brand.
Right.
Right? Maybe that is not your brand. If that's the case, absolutely. I've seen another guy who actually, it's a speaker. He teaches how to, I think, trade on stocks.
Right. Okay.
But kind of like a lifestyle kind of thing. He always wears a rope.
Really?
Yeah. Because he's teaching people how to, like, relax, retire.
Right.
So, but here's the thing. He would go on stage wearing a rope.
Yes.
Right. And he would present, and after about few minutes, he would take the rope off and suit inside.
Right.
That's fine. I think that's a very smart way to do it. It's like people like, oh, what is
pattern interrupt?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But you gotta dress well, because your audience examines you with 4 criteria. Okay. Number 1, what you do, meaning your background, your credentials, right? Number 2, what you say. Number 3, how you say it. And number 4, how you look. Here's the thing. They judge which one first.
Ooh, look. Yep.
Number 4. Before they know what you do, before they know what you say, before they even know how you say it, they judge how you look.
So it is true. People do judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely. They judge you they judge a book by its cover. 100%.
Sifu, but does that mean I got to put on a necktie? I don't wear a suit and I get scratchy around the neck, and that might make me more nervous. You
don't necessarily have to have a tie. I don't have a tie. You don't have a tie. Doesn't hurt to have a tie. Right.
So I guess maybe if you're presenting, at least maybe invest in some newer clothing that looks.
I teach all my high ticket clothes is the same thing, right? I mean, I know I have a lot of HCCs in DOD, right? What did Sifu teach you? Forget presenting. Forget you're just presenting in front of the audience. I say when you're closing on the phone, you dress for success. And I challenge all my closers, all my students who are closers. I said, tell me the difference. When you're on a closing call, fucking wear your shorts and t-shirts closing, or you dress like a full-on suit. You tell me a full-on suit doesn't give you more confidence and certainty when you close. Then why the hell would you not do it?
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't go into a business meeting like that. Then why would you be closing a $10,000, $25,000, $30,000 deal on the phone like half-ass? Why would you not give yourself that edge? It's just no different. Just because they're not looking at you doesn't mean you're not well prepared.
Yes, Nathan was saying I have military background, so I'm very familiar with dressing to impress. I still have,
Yeah, Nathan,
fully agree, Nathan.
100%. Like, I hate the whole fucking thing now people talk about, oh, be casual. There are times I'm casual.
Yes.
That's fine. But I'm saying that when you're presenting, if the audience is taking the time to be there, then it's the very least that you could do, you show the respect that to your audience. Say, hey, you know what, I'm well prepared. I didn't just fucking wake up and come here and just talk to you. It's, hey, I'm well prepared, right? I think that's like a basic courtesy. Yes? Good. When you look good, you feel good. When you look good, you feel good. When you feel good, you perform better. When you feel good, perform better. That's why you see celebrities, Beyonce, anyone that performs good. Can you imagine you go to a concert, you spend $300, $500 a ticket, you're seeing a singer, a performer on stage, Lady Gaga, someone that you like. And the person just walks out the stage in the flip-flops,
yes,
like fucking like a shirt. You're like, what the hell? I want my refund, right? You know, expect a glamorous fireworks, laser costumes. Give me something, right?
Yep.
That's what you would expect. Well, you should think of yourself the same way.
Sifu, so if I may add and stack on top of this, I just remembered something that I heard once someone asked me. And they said, you know, when you said, when you look good, you feel good, right? So so some of you, I'm sorry to say this, you don't have a very good gauge. Maybe you never learned, just like many of you were not taught by your parents about financial education. Some of you were not taught how to look good. Here's a tip, okay? Find 5 women. Women are normally better at this with women. Men, find 5 women. You can't find 5, find 3 women, and preferably someone who's not that close to you. They know you, but not that close to you. And ask them, when you try out your outfit before you go speak, whether you look good. Women, well, you can tell in their facial expression if they're trying to be kind to you, but they'll be like, you can just see the hesitation, the 1 or 2 seconds, you don't look good. If you look good, a woman will come up to you. I used to get this all the time when I was in internet marketing, and I'm not trying to be braggadocious. Jay Cron, right, CEO of Kajabi, mentioned it the other day. He was like, even years ago when Desmond was in the internet marketing world, everyone was in tank top t-shirts. He was always the best dressed. On top of that, there would be wives of husbands that would come up to me and be like, wow, damn, Desmond, I like you in the suit, man. You look sharp, you look good. When you start having other men's wives coming up to you saying you look good, you hit it. So it could be casual if you're in a fashion presentation, right? Whatever it is, but it's the style, it's the way, it's how you show up. Is it the man that makes the suit or the suit that makes the man?
And if you are a woman, same thing. You want to dress professionally, right? You don't want to be too, depends on the style.
Yeah, but don't use your body.
Yeah, you're not trying to show too much skin, like cleavage, things like that. That's not, you want to be professional. You want to impress the audience with this. Yeah. Right, with what you say, with a message, so they could focus on that. This is not a evening gown kind of situation. If you're going to that kind of party, like that's a different story, but I'm talking most of the time, stage, professional. Professional, yes? Classy, that's right, yeah. Classy. You want to be classy, very important.
Now, Joel, obviously, yes, other men's wives, they're complimenting me and they're saying, can you please help my husband to even dress a fraction of what you're doing?
Yeah.
Right, so.
Now, being well-dressed has double effect, okay? Double effect. Number one, you're more confident in what you say. So whenever you're presenting,
yes,
when you look good, you feel good. Yeah, okay, I feel, especially when you're a little nervous, you put on that suit, that also becomes kind of your power move, right? When you're casual, okay, you put on your suit.
It's your Superman
cape. Yeah, it's kind of like a cape, right? Yeah. What's a superhero without a cape? Like you gotta have that costume, right? That's that superhero uniform. And then you do your ritual, you do your power move, and boom, you're good to go. So the red suit is kind of my cape,
Yeah.
right? Superhero. And
But that was your previous branding.
yeah,
right?
now I do a lot less.
Who noticed the change? What is Sifu's new sort of color
That's a good
right now?
question. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see who's been paying attention. If you notice, he hasn't really presented much in the red suit. Bingo. Okay, Patrick said it. Navy blue, blue, black. He has a more regal, a royal look about it.
Yeah, black as well.
That's right.
That's right.
The royal blue. That's right.
That's right. It's a little bit like you think your brand would also evolve.
Yes.
So if I want to, I could present casual.
Yep.
I don't do it, but it would not affect one tiny bit of my performance. It would be the same because I've been doing it for so long. But for you, you want to have every edge possible, right? So look good. Number two, the audience is more confident in what what they hear, not what you hear, what they hear.
Yes.
Right? So you have more confidence, they have more confidence in you that you're gonna say something profound, right? So remember, I'll give you a quick example. So here I was the keynote speaker for the IRDA International Convention, right? Keynote speaker. It was at a Hard Rock Hotel in Mexico.
That's right.
Now you can imagine Mexico, summertime. Okay.
Yeah,
now all these are like
financial people. These are
like top of the top people in their industries, right?
Yes.
Because only them get to go. Like they're the leaders around the world, right?
yes.
So what happens is, funny story. Was an hotel, and there was about maybe 110, 120 people in the audience, right?
Yep.
Now, you're in Hawaii, what do you dress?
Well, in Hawaii, I did actually wear a suit, but
most
most people, shorts. You got your Hawaiian shirts. You got your T-shirts. Maybe no shirt. That's Hawaii, right?
Guess what the Sifu dressed like? I walked in, 3-piece suit. 3-piece, not 2, 3-piece, right? The first of all, the organizer was like, whoa, like Hawaii. I said, I know. Oh, but I mean, Dan, you don't have to dress like this.
Yeah.
I said, that's the way I dress, right? I said, afterwards, after I present, I can be my Hawaiian flip-flop. I'll hang out, right? I'll talk. But when I'm on stage, this is what I dress, what I look like. This is what I dress, how I dress. Awesome. You should see, even though in Hawaii as a keynote speaker, immediately there's a certain level of respect.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, you would look hot. Pun intended, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Any questions?
And it was fucking hot. There's no doubt. It was hot, man.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Mexico, yeah. Mexico,
By the
Maya
way, get
River.
them to turn up the air conditioner, man. Right? You could dictate how you want to present. Move the podium, turn up the air conditioner, turn on the light. Oh, that's a good tip, by the way. When you're presenting, sometimes people would say, dim the light more so they could see your slides. Never, ever do that. You dim the light, they're falling asleep. Make sure, even though you're PowerPoint, you can adjust the contrast, but make sure the light is bright in the room. You don't want it to be a dark room so they can focus. Then you're in a movie theater. You never do that, okay?
William Wu asked about what good advice for picking suits. I think this is not the class for that.
That's a styling class.
Yes.
Styling secrets. Next class. No.
Oh man, we bring Jenny down for that, right?
Yeah. No, that's a whole different topic.
That's right. Okay. Best book suit. No, you don't need to get best book suit.
No.
Made to measure, not necessary either.
And even off the rack.
Off the rack, but just tailored in. Go, invest a little bit of money. Yeah, I saw someone post earlier on Nordstrom's. If you're in North America, Nordstrom's, not exactly your cheapest, but a little bit more premium again. You get what you pay for. It's worth it. Yeah.
Good.
But a good tailor. In general, a good tailor will help you.
Yeah, the lighting. So lighting, very, very careful. Don't do that.